Hi, in this video, I am going to show you how to grab piecewise function using Desmos calculator. Let's suppose that this is our given piecewise function, f of x. It divided by three separate functions. Each function have its own restricted domain. The first step you're going to do in Desmos, you're going to type three functions that define the piecewise function, and for each function, you're going to add an input or type the given restricted domain by putting the domain inside the curly bracket. Next, you will see the three pieces of graph. So these are three pieces of graph. Now the next step is that you go back to each of the restricted domain for each piece. You are going to decide to put to play a closed dot or an open dot. So let's look at the first restricted domain for the function f of x at 2x plus 1. It is a green color. Since the domain includes the -6, so I'm going to go ahead and click at the point where x is -6, y is -11, because you substitute -6 in the function to x plus 1, and the output will be -11. And also the domain include -6, so right here we should have a closed dot. Okay, so next step, we'll go ahead and type the point. So you're going to do -6, comma, -11. So now you have the closed dot. Now you do have the option to pick the color. So I'm gonna pick the color match. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the color, it's green. And then also we have the option to put the poise. So you go ahead and put the point, and you also have the option to label the poise also. So now we're done with the first piece. Okay. Now go ahead and go to the next piece. The next piece is a piece from our quadratic function f of x at x squared. Our restricted domain is from -6 to 6, excludes -6 and 6. So it means that at these 2 points, we will have an open dot. Okay, so let's start with x at -6. So substitute -6 in the function f of -6. So -6 parentheses square give us +36. Okay, or you just click it at the point. Okay, so if you click at the point, it would say undefined. Okay, so because since the domain doesn't include this, so that's why Desmos cannot give you the output of the function at the input is -6. So you have to do it by yourself. Okay. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go ahead and type the put. I'm gonna do it. We are gonna do it by ourselves. So do -6, comma 36. Okay. So that would now as you can see right here that it is Desmos put a green dot, but we want open dot. Okay. So I'm gonna go back and fix this. Okay. So fix on the point would be open. So pick open, and then also try to be consistent with the color, and we also want it to label. So now you can see that now it's exactly what we want. Okay. So let's do the next one. So the next point is again the quadratic function. In this case, this is uneven function. So it means that the output from the opposite input will stay the same. It means that the output at x at 6 will be the same at the output at x at -6. So again, you substitute right here x at 6. Okay. Now if you click on here on Desmos won't be able to give you the output because the domain doesn't include. So we have to do it by ourselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and the point could be 6, comma 36. Okay, so now we have the poise. And again, I'm gonna put comma between them. Okay, so you see now Desmos automatically this time it is understood. So it have the open dot for us, so we don't have to worry. Okay, so we're done with our second graph or our second piece. Let's go to the third piece. The third piece is the linear function f of x is 3 minus x, where the restricted domain is x greater than or equal to 6. The color on Desmos is purple. So I'm go ahead and click at the end point, which is where x is 6. Okay, so you can click right here and you can see where x is 6, the output is -3. So f of 6 is -3. Now, as you can see that the restricted domain, it includes it, so it greater than equal. So here we will have a closed dot. Okay, so let's go ahead and again, we have to plot the dot by ourselves. So I'm go ahead and plot the point 6, comma -3. So put 6, comma -3. And again, we want the color to be consistent and we want to be labeled at this time. It knows it, so it will label for us. Okay, so now everything done for this piecewise function. So I hope that you can now practice and do it by yourself now. And if you need help, I will be with you in class to help you out. Thank you so much. Goodbye.